Acting is not an art you can learn through watching videos or acting workshops. For that, you need to go to an acting class or a theatre group or a film set and actually do it. Acting at the end is doing. However, watching the greats give general practical tips or teach their approach to a group of enthusiastic young acting students, such as yourself, can provide you with the material to work with and great inspiration to thrive for. With that being said, let's start with the video.
Keep on going, and I don't blink. You start to listen to what I'm saying, and it makes me a very
Michael Caine, Masterclass in Film Acting. Michael Caine, after winning an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in 1987 for Hannah and Her Sisters, decided to host an acting workshop. Michael Caine talks about how you should approach film work, what it is and what it's not.
scene. George would say, "Cut, less, Jack, less." Jack would do it again. George, "Cut, less, less." Again, "Cut, less." And Jack finally said, "Look, if I do any less, I'll be doing nothing." And George said, "Now you've got it."
How to approach a close-up, how to approach a master shot, how to approach an audition. This is definitely worth a multiple watches. And I truly believe there is no video out there that is a greater example of film acting and how it's different from theatre than this one.
Please give it to me.
Get out of here! Get out of here! I hate your...
Oh, I love you.
It's got you now!
No Acting Please, Eric Morris. One of the most original and gifted acting teachers in Hollywood. His book, No Acting Please, has an introduction by none other but Jack Nicholson himself. So you know you're investing in the right place. This workshop primarily includes Eric's approach to sense memory, a technique that is part of method acting by Lee Strasberg.
Oh, Lord God, I wish you could see me now. I was such a dim-wit actress. I was so frightened. I was so terrified I couldn't do a thing, could I? I was Miss Pretend, wasn't I?
Eric really analyzes and explains what people do wrong with it and how it could be one of the greatest tools an actor can have. Eric approaches every student with a clean slate and provides solution to every actor's problem. Uta Hagen, acting class. Uta Hagen, one of the most influential acting teachers at New York Herbert Berghoff Studio. This video is a series of classes with many students practicing Uta's acting method. To get the most of this video, I would suggest you to read the best book on acting ever written. Of course, in my opinion, Respect for Acting. Reading the book and then watching the video gives you a very close simulation to an acting class.
Nowadays, you might think comedians talk. But in fact, visual humour is everywhere these days. Look at all those TV commercials which try to seize your attention with visual jokes.
Funny matters. Can it get any better than having the modern pioneer of physical comedy give you a lecture on physical comedy? Ron Atkinson teaches you everything from the history of physical comedy to the methods, tools, when they were first used, what works, what doesn't. All of that while playing two characters, the teacher and the student. It also has his well-known piano sketch.
This is the comedy of personality rather than the comedy of gags. It's not about doing funny things. It's about doing something quite normal in a funny way.
The only thing it is that you act with your soul. You do not act words, and you do not act this. You act with your soul, and you don't have that soul yet.
Although I agree the least with Stella Adler when it comes to acting compared to Lee Strasberg or Sanford Meisner, Stella's ability to give practical cues to actor and see them transform in front of you is unmatched. Giving ideas so easy to grasp and pushing naive students away from cliches is done by her effortlessly. Especially in this era of pretentious, boring realism, Stella was producing dynamic, expressive actors who were capable of playing larger than life characters.
The woman loses. I have born a son, and he will rule Scotland and England.
So the next time when you come back from a 3-hour long theatre practice and you think you have done enough, remember, maybe there's someone out there who decided to get a little better than just good enough. See you.